Driving can be really hard for autistic people.
Get your tires put on and tune your engine.
Hey guys, welcome to Energy Trips. This is me, not tripping. I've just driven my bike. I sat in traffic for like 4 hours, and then I drove my bike for 2 hours, and then I got home, and now it's like 2 a.m. almost. I'm sober, and my car is here. I got a car. Yeah, it's pretty cool. My parents got me one of those thingies to hang your phone in, you know, when you're like driving, so you can like navigate and stuff, which is perfect for me to do a podcast with. Now I have the light off when I'm driving, and I just wanted to go for a little drive. You won't see me much, and it's dark, so it's kind of exciting. There you go. Did you hear that? My car. All right, let's go. Can't see me. You can barely see me, but that's the way it is right now. Ooh. All right. So we got a car. It's pretty cool. It's a nice car. It is a Ford. No, it's not. It's not a Ford. What is it? I have no idea, dude. I don't know anything about cars. You know, listen. I never thought I'd have a car, you know? I always thought I would be the guy who doesn't actually have a car. You know, for various reasons. You know, I just it's quite a hit we took. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I mean, I never thought I would need one, and now I have one, which is really cool. And now I can drive places like Groningen, where I just came from. And I didn't have my car yet when I went there. Obviously, I had to take the bus. I've been taking the bus everywhere my entire fucking life, you know, and I was fine with that, to be honest. You know, I mean, bus is cool, I guess. I mean, I always thought, you know, if you have your phone, you can just chill in the bus. You know, watch some shit. You got earbuds. You can listen to music. It's not the worst, you know, music. Or the bus, public transport in general. But yeah, I'm kind of scared driving for some reason. Like it's dark out and I've never driven and I'm alone. But it's fine. It's nice and it's dark out and it's alone. My lights are on and I can just kind of explore, you know. It feels really natural to drive anyways. I got a car. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a cool car. What type of car is it? I have no idea. I wouldn't say it. Is it a Skoda? Is it a car brand? It drives really smooth. It's a nice car. Let's pick up the pace a little bit, yeah? Drive a little faster. Yeah, 30 is pretty fast for me right now. I'm fine with 30. It's good for me, you know, driving at nighttime alone in my own car for the first time. And by alone, I mean like either an instructor or somebody with me, like you know, like my stepdad maybe, who would like, you know, I don't know. I guess I don't know. It would just feel a little bit more safe, you know. And now it's just me. Not that my stepdad could have ever done anything, you know, if something were to go wrong. But now, yeah, it's just me and my own little car, which feels nice. It's a cool car. I feel confident driving. I'm kind of distracted talking, and it's quiet on the road. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm distracted talking, so I'll figure I won't focus on talking the entire time. Just kind of drive safely, you know. It's kind of a priority. Let's speed up a bit, yeah. Look at this. It's kind of nice. Put on our big lights. Woo! Now we're driving. Fuck yeah. We're 80. We're good. Got our big lights on like a big boy. Man, I gotta say, driving is kind of nice, man. It feels kind of surreal to just... It kind of feels like a dream because it's so late also, and I just had an entire day ahead of me, you know, and to just have a car now, which again is something I never thought I would have. It feels kind of surreal. Cruising along, this is a familiar road for me. I mean, especially with the bike, I'll be honest. Not with the car, but I know what's coming up. Yeah, I don't really have anywhere to go. I mean, we got a full tank and nowhere to go, but it's late and I have work tomorrow. I just really want to try the little car, you know. I feel like it's a good thing. Look at us driving safely. Let's pick up the pace again. You hear that? I mean, it's quite obvious. We're driving the speed limit, not even. We're still driving a bit slow. I'm driving a bit safe. Damn, is this the speed limit? I feel so fast right now. It's nice though. I mean, this is how we get places, right? I mean, fucking me on my bike my entire fucking life. Public transport, I mean, public transport is good. Saves, the planet probably, but it's expensive still, and it takes a lot of fucking time, right? And having a car is just a game changer. And also public transport where I live in South Netherlands, I live in the middle of fucking bumfuck nowhere. Like there's oftentimes in the weekend I can't even get to my home with the bus, right? Like if I don't have a bike in my plan, I'm fucked. So, and this weekend I went to Groningen obviously with the train, and I just left my bike on the station somewhere, but it was safe. I keep my eye on the road. Might be obstacles. I don't really know what sort of obstacles that you'd find here. You want to turn on our big light? I like the big light. It makes me feel like a professional, you know? To like time it properly. And if I see a car, I turn it off like a professional again, you know? And I actually slow down here because apparently it's like one of the most dangerous curves in this area. I mean, I've heard many stories of people fucking losing it, specifically in this curve. We got our lights on though, we're safe, I like it, we got our seatbelt on, we're driving, man. I mean, what do you want from me? Speed up a little, the curve isn't here yet. It's pretty close. I like that there's nobody here, so I can just kind of test shit out, you know, kind of get a feel of it. It's kind of hard, man, when it's dark, to like see the distance. It's different, it's definitely different. And I had a lot of driving lessons, obviously, but those lessons were mostly during the daytime. So, yeah, driving at night is still kind of newish. And but we're not gonna go far. We'll actually find a roundabout and we'll turn back probably, because I do need to go to bed. It's just like a fun little adventure. Okay, we're taking the bend with kind of a lot of speed now, but it's nice. It's a good amount of speed for this bend. Woo! Stay within the lines. Professional fucking driver over here. I mean, better fucking be. Got my license and all that shit. I'm insured, sober. You know, it's doing all the fucking right things. Got my lights on. I'm so excited about my lights. I got my seatbelt on. Let me turn the big light on. No, I won't turn it on because we're on a hill, and then we might go downhill, and then suddenly there's a car blinding him. That would not be good. Not the best. Gotta watch out here. People could be biking here. I hate people that bike without a fucking like reflective vest. You don't need a reflective vest, but like have lights, right? If you have lights, I'll see you. But like. Now, I mean, I've never been that guy. I've always had lights on my bike because I've always been a biker, right? But now I'm like, I've grown an instant hatred towards people who would bike in the dark or jog in the dark without a light, you know? Like, I haven't met anyone yet, but I would just scare the shit out of me. Or like a deer, you know? Fuck deer. Let's turn our big light on. Fuck yeah, I love my big light. I'm fucking professional with my big light, you know? Oof. We got just a steady pace now. I'm just like perfectly hitting the speed limit the entire time. Driving within the lines. It's not impressive at all. I mean, it's the bare minimum, I feel like. But, yeah. I don't know. It's a cool vlog, right? It's completely dark. It's not much for you to see. I mean, I don't know. I'll put it on the Clips channel, I guess. I'll put it on the Clips channel. It's fine. I thought this would be like a main channel type video, but maybe not. It's not really that good. Neither was the video I uploaded on my main channel yesterday, by the way. So, it is what it is. It be what it be. My name is Mickey Joe, and I'm driving a car. And that didn't rhyme, but maybe it doesn't have to. The end. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. They're like doing construction here. Oh, shit. There's all these signs. Alright, challenge ahead. For real. We're just gonna go back, though. It's no problem for us. Luckily, we don't have to go past the construction pit. Nah. We don't have to go there. We're going back anyways. It's been fun. It's been good. It's been a blast. But this was just a tryout round and we're done. And yeah, I don't even want to deal with the construction over there. Bye, construction. I've never been a car guy. I don't even know what type of car I have. But yeah, I mean, I'm liking driving so far. It's really cool. Really chill. Let's put it in 5, yeah. Hit it. Man, imagine crashing, right? Holy shit. You'd be dead at this speed. It's a fun little reminder to me that, you know, if I crashed, I might be dead. I'm most anxious, honestly, about parking. Like, I feel like driving on roads is like at these speeds, and when you have like wild thoughts like about crashing, then it gets scary, obviously. But like It's pretty simple, right? Driving, honestly, like the highways, it's alright, you know. It's a bit intimidating, but it's pretty simple, you know. Or like roads like these where you just drive 80 kilometers an hour the entire time. But parking and all that shit, I mean, I'd fuck up a lot, you know. I mean, I'd say it's a miracle I even got my license, to be honest. We're driving 80. No, we're driving great. We got a little smiley face. No, we're not driving fast enough now because I was looking at the smiley face. Now we're driving 80 again. Oh, we got a little. I got a sign that you know, shows you. I'll slow down now because this is a bike crossing, and I wouldn't trust some asshole without his light just suddenly taking the plunge. You know? I mean, I don't know. Does that really happen? I don't really know. I guess if you just drive normal, most bends aren't that dangerous. But I guess people just fucking drive like Daredevil. You know? I mean, Daredevil's blind. Wasn't there like a stunt guy named Daredevil as well? No? Evil Knievel, maybe? Daredevil. I feel like I know the name Daredevil before the Marvel thing, but maybe not. Okay, hit it. You hear that? That's my engine. And me kicking the pedal to the metal. Let's put it in fifth gear. Now we're professionals. Big light on? No, it's not working. Oh, it's on. Was it on the entire time? We haven't crossed any cars. There's no one on the road right now. It's Sunday. People are all sleeping because they have to work tomorrow. Me too, but I just got a new car, baby! Gotta celebrate, right? I wish they would have like augmented reality, you know? So they could have the display of how fast I'm going and the time and all that shit, and like maybe navigation on the windshield. That would be good. I think that there's someone there, so I turn my big light off, like professional. Like I think I see like someone on this bike. Maybe not. Maybe that's something else. No, there's definitely someone there. No, that's not. I'm gonna turn my big light on again. There was no one there. But I turned it off. I thought there might have been someone there, but it's just like a random light in someone's yard. But I turned my big light off. You know? Like a good Samaritan. Because the one thing I hate is being on my bike and having somebody shine his light into my face. Yeah, that's like his big light, you know, like the blinding big light. And people don't give a fuck if you're on your bike. So what I always do is, obviously I'm in the spotlight because I'm in the big light, right? I dramatically fall off my bike and I close my eyes and pretend I'm blind. You know, if somebody does that to me, then they usually turn the light off. They probably think I'm a bit of a weirdo. Environmentally friendly. I mean, fuck yeah, right? I mean, a trip like this isn't environmentally friendly, but fuck you, anyone that gives a fuck, right? I mean, it's corporations that are ruining the planet, not me doing a celebratory safe drive where I have my lights on like a professional. Still on, by the way. I'll turn them off. I'll keep them on for a little bit. We're about to enter an area with a lot of houses, then I'll turn it off. But right now there's no houses. I mean, there's like one house. Come on, you live next to a highway. You probably got a, you know. I'm sorry, it's not a highway. It's like provinciale weg. It's in Dutch. I wouldn't really know what's like. That sort of terminology is not in my vocabulary. But the word vocabulary is in my vocabulary. Isn't that kind of neat? I think it's a cool word. Vocabulary. You know, it's a pretty word, right? Hands up, you know 2 languages and you know the word vocabulary. Are you ready to enter the village I live in and then park at my school? Like I live in a school building, right? So I'm gonna park on the school grounds. Yeah, and that's the most exciting part of my entire trip because yeah, parking is a bitch. Ooh, wasn't so smooth. Could have been smooth. It's fine. No one on the road still. Got our big lights off because we're entering the residential area where I live. Yeah, and it's Sunday. There's no one here. We've had 0 challenges, honestly, on this drive. We had like a little panic when there was construction work being done, but then we didn't actually go there. We just turned back. We can't go faster than this, actually. Let's keep the speed limit. Yeah, feels good. All right, almost back home. How did you enjoy your drive with MJ? It's pretty entertaining. I don't think I'll do it again. Vlogging while driving. Maybe when I'm more advanced at driving, I'll do it again. But right now, it's just kind of distracting. So yeah, enjoy this rare, for now, episode of driving with MJ. I mean, if once I get like so used to driving that I can just do it with my eyes closed, which is not something I'll ever do or you should ever do. But you know, once I get more used to driving, I might do it again. Driving like a driving vlog. That sounds pretty time efficient, kind of fun, right? If you're driving somewhere. I must admit, having still done it, I must admit, having safely done it, I must still admit that it is kind of distracting to talk while driving and vlog. So I don't think I'll be doing that a lot anymore for a while until we get better at driving. Right? That's what I said. Slowly, because I really don't want to kill any cats. That's like my worst nightmare, to kill a cat. I was once sitting in my school bus. I said I was driving my school bus. I was sitting in my school bus, and our bus had to stop because there was a guy in the middle of the road. He stopped his car because he'd hit a cat, and he was like, I wasn't burying it, but he was like, you know, giving it like respect. I don't know. Like he was like I don't know, putting it on the side of the road. Oh, I kind of took that bump a little too hard. Hold up. And yeah, he hit a cat, which is obviously my nightmare, to hit a cat. Right? Is that the worst? Imagine hitting a cat. Yeah. Let's see where we're gonna park this baby. Let's park it here. Okay. I'm gonna do a reverse turn. I kind of liked this spot where my stepdad had parked it before. I'm gonna park it in the same place. How do I do it in reverse? Press it like this and up. Reverse. It's in reverse now. I took the bump when I entered the school building a bit too hard. There's like a little bump in the road, and I haven't really figured out how to take that one because it's a really high one, and actually many people who have come here have damaged their cars going onto that bump. So yeah, I can't see shit. It's dark. I don't think there's anything here. You know what we'll do a fucking cheaty little turn. We'll go forwards again. Yeah, this is so cheaty and not professional, but it's safer because then I definitely know where I'm going. Alrighty, we've done it. We've parked. There you go. Back in the saddle. Now turn this off. Boo. Oh, we did it! Doing great. Like my stepdad would say about my driving in general, you wouldn't win any beauty competitions, but it's safe and it goes great. So yeah, no beauty competition for me this drive either, because of that bump right at the end. The rest of it I think went really well. So thanks for joining me on my ride. Man, imagine crashing, right? Holy shit. It's pretty simple, right, driving, honestly.
The beat go off? Hey, I up it, then my heat go off? Bye.
Guys, welcome to Everyday Trips. This is me from Groningen. I'm in Groningen right now. I had a car accident. Yeah. I just got my car, not even it feels like not even a month ago, and I got my driver's license like a few months ago. And this was the first time driving a long trip. I've been driving around the island where I live in South Netherlands, and I was driving on the highway, and I was completely sober. I took it very serious. I mean, it was a 3.5 hour, almost a 4 hour drive, so I took it very serious. You know, I had my energy drinks, you know, to stay focused and all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened. I was going 120 on the highway, and I guess it had like 2 minutes after I crashed, it was completely white. Like I was being snowed in after I crashed, right? Like I was just driving, and suddenly it went to freezing. But before there was any visual signs, right? There were no snow. It wasn't even technically freezing yet, but I guess the road is always colder than maybe the temperature that my car shows, right? So yeah, there were no signs of it being suddenly slippery, but it was. And I was going 120 kilometers an hour, which is allowed on the highway. After 7, you know, I was doing everything right, and still I spun out. Like suddenly it got really slippery on the road, I guess. I was driving straight. It wasn't even a bend. I was just driving straight, and suddenly I feel the back of my car like go like this, you know, like I wasn't straight anymore. And I try to adjust my steering wheel automatically, and I guess in hindsight I shouldn't have done that. But I reactively, instinctively, I feel my car going a different way, so I turn it back, right? So I turn it back, and then my car goes from this to then I turn it back again to this, and I'm sitting there in the car going like no, like no, braking and stuff, and yeah, my car goes for the final time. It swings like this, right into the side of the where there's no more road, into the grass, into a ditch. And the next thing I remember is pulling my head out of the airbag. My car is on its side. I don't think I realized this right away, but I'm very sober. Like I'm in this moment. I'm very like well, the show is called MJ Trips, so I smoke weed. So I would use sober. I was already sober, but I was very like aware. Like it was very. I don't know, it was very weird. Like I climbed out of the car myself. Like I pulled my head out of the airbag, right, and I just like looked around, and I just casually just like, okay, so thing A happens, reaction B is then, as just follows, right? It was very practical is the word I'm looking for, not sober, just practical, I guess, So I climb out of the car myself. I climb back because I hear my phone. I'm like, oh shit, I want my phone for this. It's very practical. I'm like, shit, I'm this dumbass climbing out of his car. Right? I see all this car driving by. I'm the face I'm making is like this, like, just like this sucks. Like very, but not like not panicked at all, right? Because of adrenaline, obviously, right? Or shock, whatever. So I climb back into my car. The car's on the side, right? So the door, my passenger door is above me. So I climb out of that. Then I climb back in to get my phone. Knocking on Heaven's Door is playing, which is a great song, and it's still a great song. I listen to it afterwards. Luckily, it's not like a trauma song or whatever. So I climb back into the car and get my phone, and I climb back out, and then the car door slams and locks, and my key is still in the ignition. I didn't take it out or whatever. And so I climb out of the car, and some people have stopped already. It's snowing at this point. Like I swear, the second when it happened, it was just like the first moments of it freezing, and I guess there were no symptoms, and there were no, like normally when they know it's gonna freeze, they drive around with big trucks with salt, right? They those weren't there, right? The salt would help make it less slippery, but it was, I don't know, it was just suddenly slippery, freezing. The road was frozen over, I guess. Climb out of the car, it's now snowing, there's people that have stopped, and they're helping me, they've called the police, and I asked them for a lighter because I want to smoke a cigarette, because my cigarette's still in my coat. My coat is also still, everything is in my car, right? I went for a weekend to sleep at my girl's place. I brought 2 bags of laundry, groceries, a big block of cheese my mom got me. It was very expensive, it was really good quality old cheese that I lost. My jewelry, my classic, all I have now is this hospital band that has like a code that they could scan, and it has MJ on it and my name and my date of birth, 420. I lost my jewelry, my big watch that I had. G-Shock was very happy with that. It was like $300. It was old, but it was my watch. I was very happy with it. It was solar charged, it was always charged basically. And then I had like a stainless steel like little chain here. I always wore this stuff, and it was in my car. I took it off while driving because it was such a long drive. I was like, I'm just gonna be maximum comfortable, right? I took it off, put it somewhere on my dashboard, maybe, I don't know. I put it somewhere in like a locker, and now it's obviously the car crashed, so it's gone. Might get all my stuff back. I don't really know how that works. My car was totaled, totally wrecked. It was actually on the news, like my car. I had an MJ Trip sticker on it, but it wasn't on the news, unfortunately. It would be so cool if they did like a shot, but they didn't do that. Anyways, missed opportunity. Could have had MJ Trips on the news, but we didn't. I just lost my car basically, and very injured. Actually, no, relatively okay. So about the crash, like the person behind me who saw it happen, who stopped, his name was Peter, very nice guy. He gave me his code at some point because all my stuff was in the car, my door was locked, and he said, well, maybe we shouldn't stand here next to the highway and try to break into your car. Let's just wait till the ambulance and the authorities arrives. And then the authorities actually broke into my car and got me my jacket and my backpack. Not my clothes, just the priority stuff that I need. Anyways, relatively okay, I guess, considering what I've been through, which is what Peter told me, right? This guy who stopped. My car spun out, or slipped out into the grass. Then it actually, like, in the Netherlands we have a lot of ditches. We call them a sloot. We have a lot of sloten. I tried to translate this. I never really figured out how to say this in English. But it's like if you see it from the side, the grass goes like this, and then there's like a depth, and there's water in that. There's a sloot water also. It's like dirty water, and then it continues, right? Just the grass continues, and sloten, like this little. It's like a trench almost, and this trench of water, like it's always in between big patches of grass in the Netherlands, like on the side of the road. There's sloot everywhere. I don't really know why, but I don't know why it's such a Dutch thing. But there's a sloot, like a big trench full of water. And apparently there was no water in the trench, but my car went into the grass. Like the highway is here, the grass was here, and then there was a sloot here, a ditch here, a trench here, and the front of my car hit the side of the trench. Right? Because if the trench is like this, and my car is going like this and goes down a bit, then it hits the side of the trench, then went upwards, flipped, did a big flip, landed on that side, and that's when I pulled my head out of the airbag and woke up. So I don't remember all the flipping and all that stuff, but that's what I went through. So I'm pretty lucky with how relatively not injured I am, I guess. I've bruised lungs, a bruised heart. I broke my sternum, which is the middle bone here. Breathing hurts, but I have to keep breathing really deep, or else apparently I might get a lung infection. Yeah, breathing hurts, coughing hurts, hiccuping hurts, laughing hurts, like laughing really hard. I laughed a couple times really hard already. But yeah, it's not good. I can't really apply pressure. Like I'm not strong. Like walking, I can do a lot of stuff, but it takes me a lot of energy. I've just been tired also, just like healing, I guess, And I mean, the bruising, it all sounds pretty bad, but I'm pretty sure everything is bruised because they looked with like a gel into my body, and they also saw some organs down here. They were also bruised, but just like less severely so. Like the stuff here was more bruised because of the airbag, probably, right? The airbag, and then also the seatbelt. I also have like a big seatbelt bruise somewhere here. I don't know if you can see it. See a little bit the line. Yeah, that's where the seatbelt was. But bruising makes sense, right? Because you're going from 120 miles per hour, let's say 100, if I manage to brake at all, maybe let's say 100 miles an hour, and then suddenly to a stop, and the inside of your body just kind of slams in against the outside of your body, and yeah, that just bruises you up all the way. So organs need to heal. My broken sternum, by the way, it broke, but it's still in place. So all it has to do is heal. Also something I got very lucky with. I just got very lucky, I guess. Yeah, and they kept me in the hospital overnight. They wanted to keep me longer, but I really wanted to go. I wanted to hang out with my girl, and I told the people at the hospital, like, I mean, no disrespect at all. Like, I don't want to be the annoying patient who doesn't listen to you guys, but I stayed here the night. I didn't even want to stay the night, right? But I really feel like the best way for me to heal is just hang out with her, and be alone. And not be in a hospital room with 3 other people, because it's the shared room, right? And like all this equipment, and they had to monitor me because my heart got such a hit and my lungs also, that within 24 hours symptoms could still arise, and they wanted to be there for that. But then the next morning, or like the next afternoon at around 12, maybe 1, I left. I think it was 12, I left. I said, I'm sorry, thanks for breakfast, thanks for taking care of me, but I'm gonna go. And I walked, and then my girl came to pick me up at Zwolle, the hospital in Zwolle, which is a place in the Netherlands, which I hadn't been to then yet before that, so it was nice. I saw Zwolle. I was very funny still, even though maybe it was the adrenaline and the shock, but that also wore off at some point. But I kept my sense of humor. Like, it was very funny. I kept making everyone laugh. It was very nice. I told the people at the hospital, like, yeah, I just really wanted to see a hospital, so I parked my car against the sign, like sideways, like I don't know, like just like a bunch of stupid jokes. Which is maybe also like a survival instinct, I don't really know. And everyone was so worried, obviously, because it is when you hear and you see the car, and when you hear the trauma I went through, like the hit I took, and like the crash I had, shouldn't really be alive, Gives me some confidence for my future though, because if there is a God, I definitely have a purpose on this world that hasn't been fulfilled yet. Because I could have easily been dead 3 times over, and here we are. The thought did cross my mind. There's probably like a million alternate universes where I would be dead right there, and maybe my consciousness was transferred to this universe where I am alive, because maybe that's all life ever is. Maybe we all constantly die
and then we go through, but an alternative universe version of us always survive because timelines are infinite. And we all just constantly get if our consciousness doesn't make it in one universe, we get sent to the next one where we can experience that. That's kind of what it felt like, because I was out for a minute. I was out. I just remember the grass coming at me, and then I remember waking up out of my airbag, and that's where my consciousness transferred. Because I was dead in that universe, and then there was a different universe where I just barely survived. Or that could just always have been this universe. Maybe you're always living in the universe where you survive everything, and you just watch people around you die. Because you never die, right? I've never died. It's something I see other people do. Maybe I'm invincible. I'm just saying. This is getting a bit weird. Yeah, this is Jesus Christ. I'm really fucked up. Lost my car. Obviously, I was insured, but I'm sure I'll lose a chunk of money. I have to go find a new car, and I have to heal. Probably can't work because, like I said, I'm weak. Can't really lift stuff. I can lift a little bit, but I kind of have to be clever about how I lift. I have to if I want to lift something off the ground, I have to really go through my knees and then keep my arms straight, and then if I want to turn, I have to turn my entire body. I can't just make smooth movements. My back is pretty alright. It hurts when I'm laying in bed and if I have to get up or move. It's really fucked up. But I can kind of manage, and I'm just taking aspirins, paracetamol, and that's the only painkiller they're giving me. In the hospital, the day off, they gave me some stronger stuff, and they gave me oxazepam to sleep. But I'm sleeping fine actually, because I'm so tired. I guess healing is just costing me a lot of energy. And I was supposed to go home today, back to the South Netherlands, just work tomorrow. But I'm staying at my girl's place for another day, because I kind of want to pick up my stuff, from my car, and they're obviously closed on Sunday, and today is Sunday. So I really want my laundry, my watch, whatever is salvageable, because this is a huge loss, a financial loss, physical loss, emotional loss, I guess. I'm fine, but also, it just sucks. And getting my stuff back at least would be a little soften the blow a little bit, And the physical pain is getting a little bit worse now. I thought the worst would be right when it happened, but now, I don't know. It depends on the moment, when I'm doing something that gives me adrenaline or kind of a rush, maybe the sun is shining and we're going for a walk and I'm feeling funny, I'll have more energy, I can handle more. But when I'm just sitting, I feel really truly like a patient, I can't do much. I can do a lot, but if I'm just low energy, I don't know. It's interesting. It sucks, but I'm alive, so I can't really be too mad, or too upset. My coat smells like car oils, I guess, whatever came out of my car, oils and exhausts when it hit the sign or hit the road, hit the floor. My car was smoking also, and there's a very peculiar stench to everything. Maybe it's a bit of an airbag smell as well. I don't really know. Look how okay I am. Relatively okay, right? Considering the fucking shit I went through. Maybe you want to see my cool ass jacket, because last time I did a podcast, a 3-minute vlog, I was also in Groningen, and then I tried to show off the crown of my jacket because I have a really cool iconic jacket. But I couldn't see it when I was recording it, but then I watched it back, this vlog I did 2 weeks ago. And the crown wasn't there. So now there is a crown. Are you seeing this? You seeing the crown? Cool jacket, right? Because I'm the king. I am iconic, and I'm still here. This is the most pathetic thing ever. Yeah. Shoutouts to my girl who is still attracted to me, even though I am the least masculine guy ever right now. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna smoke a little joint. I might take you along with me. I'm at her house right now. Look, I got her this flower, and I got her these flowers. These were kind of cheap. But, I just had a car crash and I just lost everything I had. Well, not everything I had, but I had 2 bags of laundry, groceries, a bunch of shit, So, yeah. I don't really know what I'm gonna do about work. I guess just not work for a while. Or, I want to go to work because I like the rhythm of work. But, I don't really know if that's gonna if I'm gonna be able to do anything. So, alright, I'll pause the video and I'll smoke a little joint, or I'll roll a little joint and I'll take you outside and then finish off the podcast. Yeah. Weed helped. So did alcohol, actually. Yeah. You know what else to add? Actually, I went outside to smoke a joint, kind of enjoying me time, and I'm just gonna chill, and I'll keep you updated. I'll make more research pack stuff. Okay, I promise. I did skeletons with villager noses. Okay, half of skeleton, or like no, that was too much. 1/10 of all skeletons now have villager noses in the overworld, right? And in the Nether, they all have different palette. They don't have villager noses because there's no villagers in the Nether. But they all have different palettes. Like they all use the palette of the bone block now. It's very exciting. At the end of this live update where I've survived, I'm still giving you a little bit of Minecraft content. So I'm still working on that stuff. So also watch out for those videos. But thanks for watching the car crash update. Yeah, I'm alive and you know, experience richer, right? It would be a good tattoo. Someone said I should like because I have a Minecraft tattoo, right? I can't really show it off, I don't think, but I have two and a half Minecraft hardcore hearts as a tattoo. And someone said, oh, after this you should probably black out half a heart. It's funny, I won't do it, but it's funny. Anyways, thanks for watching Empty Trips, and yeah, check out my other videos, and I'll be back next week probably. Bye.